Ugh, just looking at it makes me sick. That number 1 just sitting there. If you're unaware, it used to say 000, the number representing my number of defeats in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time within this playthrough, but I was bested by Darklink a video ago. A tactical decision, I suppose, because I could have, like, done some save state shit to been like, no, that didn't happen. But, you know, that would have been some kind of betrayal. Like, my Majora's Mask game sense, you know, wouldn't have liked that kind of gameplay. Like, save stating like that, what the fuck? And it also just kind of doesn't fucking matter, so I don't actually care. It's not like there's, like, an extended ending if you beat the game with no deaths or something like that. So, anyway, we're at the end of the water temple, and I've been thinking about this place. Oh, but it looks like thinking and is gonna have to go on hold, because, we have to raise the water again. And as per key with this place, I don't immediately remember, where the raise the water is. Oh wait, yeah I do. It's, up there. Just by chance. Oh, what the fuck? Is that like a symbol representing that I've obtained like every Scatola that's in here? It's kind of vague, so I can't really be sure. Was that thing always there? I don't think so. I'm sure OoT 3D has a better version of that idea, that symbol, letting me know if I got everything in here, because that's not enough information. You know, I could be forgiven for thinking other things. What was my... Yeah, there we go. No. Is this just one of those green Navi hotspots that are just here to taunt me? And by taunt me, I mean the game's trying to give me like an effort, like, oh, look here, it's important. But all it's doing is confusing me because, you know, there's quite a number of green Navi things that do similar effects, so I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals from this video game. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, the water temple. I think the forest temple's better. I've come to a consensus. Okay, yeah. This is a dead end, right? Yeah, it is. I don't know, man. Like, this place is good and all... Wait. What's that through the wall? Can I see the flow of water through the wall? Yeah, it's that thing. Is it even above ground at all? No, it's just perpetually under the box now. You know, some in the biz might call that a waste of resources, but I guess, you know, OoT, like, you know, it's not causing any kind of serious frame drops or anything like that. So, you know, who cares? Who cares? But yeah, I think the forest temple was more focused. Like, you know, obviously this place is more non-linear, or hell, I don't even know if that's true. It's more confusing, that's for sure. Seriously, how do I get back to the top? I don't remember. You go through the Ruto room, right? I think? I don't fucking know. We gotta do something, so let's give it a try. Let's, walk all the way through, because that's, like, my only problem with this place. Like, I mentioned it in the last video. Like, I know what to do. It's time for me to go fight the boss. But I can't do it, because I have to... alter the water first, and I can't do that because I don't remember where the buttons are. And yeah, I think that's a legit complaint. The whole the toggle to lower the water isn't really at the bottom of this place. It's like you go to the bottom, but then it's like slightly above the bottom floor, and you know that's a little confusing. I don't know, man. In Darklink, you know, it's a cool fight, cool arena. I know, I think in the last video, I said, like, oh, even if this fight sucks, it's still fucking cool, so it wins by default. You know, that's like, you know, that's some bullshit. You know, like, you know, there's a fine line, and, you know, it's a cool setup, but, you know, not too... I think I preferred fighting the double Stalfos, than fighting the singular Darklink. I was looking up videos on Darklink, like how do you fight him for real? And there was this really obnoxious one. It reminded me of those Dark Souls guys that always talk about like honor dueling and shit. And the guy was like, here's how to fight Darklink honorably. And it's like, you serious? I don't know, I guess no harm. It's just the guy trying to, like, educate you on how to fight him the most fun way. Because, you know, using Begoron's sword, the broken knife, was funny, but it wasn't actually, like, an engaging moment. It was just kind of like, it was humorous that worked, because, you know, it's supposed to be, like, the worst weapon in the game. I'm just gonna go through a random door and see what happens. Like, what the fuck, what could happen? Oh, this is the right way, thank base god. I haven't said that in a while. Bringing it back. Anyway, yeah, apparently the trick to fighting Dark Link is, like, you have to wait for him to attack, and apparently he takes, like, a minute. You have to wait for his, like, shadow to solidify or some nonsense. Not really evident. And even if it is, like, none of the other encounters in this game are like that, so it's, you know, I could be forgiven for not thinking something like that was the solution, right? Anyway, yeah, that was really easy, finding the way back up here. It's just like, you know, that just goes to show the 3D version, adding, like, little iconography on the walls to, like, let you know this is the right way, goes miles, and, like, increasing the enjoyment in this place. Because I just spent, like 4 minutes or so just trying to be like, where's the raise the water joint? So, yeah, OoT 3D, probably the way to go. For this dungeon specifically, because, you know, fucking, I don't know, man. I'm not too much of a hater on OoT 3D, but if you held me at gunpoint, I don't know if I'd be able to say what's the more optimal experience. Because with MM3D, undoubtedly the 64 version, because they literally just changed shit for, like, no reason. Or not no reason. They thought it was in well intentions, I suppose. They thought they were making it better and more accessible, but it didn't work out. And with OoT 3D, they didn't really touch it. It's just like, I don't know. Which version of the game you play in that case really just comes down to what do you prefer? Do you like the 64 history aesthetic, or do you like OoT 3D and how it looks? Because, you know, it's a good looking game. It's not very offensive. Oh, this is like my favorite flavor text in the game. Like, look out! That isn't water over there! It reminds me of this one YouTube poop, Fenton of the Opera. It's a Danny Phantom one. And, like, these bullies have, like, squirt guns, and they're shooting water at the, you know, Danny Phantom character, but then they're like, it's not water. Because in the YouTube poop guy recolored the water white, so it's like he's shooting semen at the guy. And it's like, what if... What am I trying to say? Like, what if the pool in the Morpha room was semen? Like, and it's like, watch out, Link, that's not water. And yeah, here's the big bad that's responsible for freezing all of Zor's domain. Hey, what? Nice, the thing went through me there. What happens if I go in the water? What happens if I iron boot in the water? Can Morpha still, like, get me? I've never, like, done this in my life, so, you know, I just want to know. Oh, shit, is it actually coming for me? Hi, what's up? That hurt me. Yeah, but it's like tentacles are only above the water, so can it even, like, harm me? Aside from the fucking game maker bouncy ball that's gonna, like, whack me every now and again? Oh, shit. Man, literally the only thing preventing me from just taking this dude out down here is, like, I can't use my mighty steel underwater. It's kind of really funny. You can just make the fight look like like it's not working properly just by doing this. Can you climb ladders with these things on? You can. Or maybe you can't? I guess it makes sense. Like, trying to climb a ladder when you've got this big weight at your feet. Or maybe you just can't climb ladders when you're underwater. I don't know, OoT. You tell me. Anyway, what about... How do you fight this thing? Like, I think you just kind of, like... You just kind of shoot at it until it... You hit it. And meanwhile, this very slow-moving tentacle thing is coming at you, and it's, like, not super intimidating, but it looks cool, I guess. Yeah, you can, like, come to me now, you know. Okay, there's got to be a better way to do this. Just, like, mashing my buttons randomly isn't going to work. So let's, like, think a little. Okay, so, yeah, that's clearly... Oh, stop. Stop. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Seeing the hookshot go at these weird diagonal angles when I'm clearly just shooting forward has never looked better. Yeah, I was doing my fucking self. Yeah, you can't lead your shot with, like, the default hook shot thing, so... God. Is this gonna be a letdown, too? And then I'm gonna be like, you know, Phantom Ganon was, like, such a good fight, and, like, you know, good cap-off to the dungeon there. And here's the cap-off to the water temple. This guy. Or gal, you know, I don't know. I like the little wiggle it makes when I hit the, you know... When I impale it, but not the actual... the ball. Oh, that was like a delayed target. Or like, you know, the Navi thing didn't show up. The Master of the Water Temple. It has absolute control of the water. Pull out its nucleus. Oh, is that what this is? Man, I'm learning, like, biology and shit by playing OoT. Oh, wait, here's an idea. Like, you know, if it's coming at me forward, I could just, you know, it's not even any room for debate. I'm gonna hit it every time. Oh geez, how many hit points does this damn guy have? Or gal, whatever. Hey, wait a minute, the door didn't even seal behind me. Can I leave? Can I look through it? Oh no, there's just nothing over there. Oh hey, what's up, Morpho? Oh shit, there's two of them now. Pardon me. I know the strat is to like get it in the corner, and then you could just like, you know, the fight's over in like 3 seconds. But obviously I don't want that. Like, this is how they want me to play it, right? Like, it's like a puzzle boss, I suppose. This would be way more engaging if there were like 4 more of these like tentacle things. Like, I'm not lying. Like, it's simple enough as it is. So if you just like added more of these things, I would like, you know, be forced to at least move around more frequently. Oh shit. Hold on, maybe I can escape its mighty grip by increasing my weight. Oh, never mind. I have no interaction with this world. Oh, okay. I know the thing's normally supposed to send you fucking flying, and Link goes, yeah! That's the sound Link makes when he goes flying. I hope you enjoyed it. But I guess you can prevent that if you wear the iron boots, so that's kind of cool. I was making fun of the game there, as if it didn't let me interact with it in any meaningful way, but it just kind of did right there. I don't know how intentional that was, but I'll take it. You know, people make fun of Yorg in Majora's Mask, but, you know, that fight's pretty... Oh, jeez. It's not water. That fight's pretty, like, ballin'. Oh, God. Speaking of balls. Am I supposed to fight the thing just, like, on the platforms? Is that supposed to be, like, the exciting part? Like, you know, jumping at the last minute to escape these guys? Is playing at the rim, like, the unfun way? Or the less honorable way, as the Dark Souls guys might say? Or the Dark Link fans, I guess. Oh, jeez. Man, I wonder how many more we got. Yeah, fuck it. I'll fight it over here. I don't want to do this all day, man. Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. I guess that's kind of cool that you can literally just knock it out of its attacks. Oh, great, this shit again. Do I have a fairy? I don't, right? Oh, I'm gonna go flying. I don't have my boots on. Oh, okay, or you just wiggle out. Never mind, the iron boots have 0 interaction. I was actually button mashing through all of that. So I guess you can avoid getting flown if you just button mash. But it looks kind of awkward and, like, bad, you know? Oh yeah, there's no way that... I know the long shot's known for its length, but, you know, it's not going to be that long, right? Or hell, you never know. Never say never. Oh, pardon me. I guess that's part of the challenge, paying mind. But there's only 2 of these things, and I've kind of lost my interest, so I'm not really giving it my all anymore. Like, this isn't very engaging. It feels like it's supposed to be a puzzle boss, but... yeah. Are we done? No, we're not, because I didn't even hit it. Hello? Please? This is making me really thirsty, but I can't take a drink. Oh, yeah, I can. Give me a minute. What's your reaction to Din's fire? let me wait for it to come at me. Yeah, there. Let me wait for it to come at me again. Why is it just suddenly not hitting it? Oh god, now I'm dead. Or not dead, you know, the fairy's gonna have my back, but, you know. Or not. Oh man. So yeah, that's another negative for the water temple. Pretty weak boss. I think, even though I shit on the fire temple for being kind of like, you know, underwhelming, at least Vivalgia was like pretty straightforward and, you know, like, and I'm not having too stellar a time with this one. Oh, that was kind of cool. Obviously the thing's gonna coil towards me if I'm just walking next to it. So that... I was gonna burp there, so my sentence structure is getting messed up. But you know what I'm trying to say, I'm complimenting Morpha because I gotta give it something, right? I'm sure there's a lot of Morpha guys out there who are like, this is the best fight, and I'm making it look like shit, so... They're not wrong. Or, I don't know, maybe they're wrong about that first part. Oh boy. Oh, come on, man. At least now I know the truth. If anyone says the water temple's like unprecedented and, you know, the most ideal environment for OoT to, like, you know, it's got the best gameplay in that place. I know they're lying. Because it is a cool place, you know, the water temple. But, you know, this shit, like, I think I've had better dreams than this encounter. Like, yeah, what's up with this? Are we just not cool with the whole first-person thing anymore? Do I have to lock onto the guy? But can I just, like, whack him? Can I? Alright. Did my quick spin, like, increase my hitbox and that's why the thing was able to grab me? Because I was not within range, I would say. But, you know, what do I know? Oh great, am I gonna get whacked again? No, I'm not. Man, how did Ruto defeat this mighty encounter in the fanfic? She made it look easy. Or at least I think she did. It was so forgettable that I don't even remember how she even fought Ruto. I know at least there was no like tentacle hentai involved. I was really expecting them to do that, like Ruto. If you don't know, in the Ocarina of Time fan novelization that I keep bringing up, they rewrite the water temple so that Ruto fights Morpha to, like, you know, spice things up. If Link fought every boss, that would be kind of just boring, right? So yeah, she fights Ruto and Link's off, like, taking a nap. And I was really expecting it to play out like she would try to fight Morpha, and she would get, like, fucking her cock rocked. She doesn't have a cock, but you know what I mean. She would get fucking bodied. And then Link would come in to save her, and upon entering the room, Ruto would be like, you know, there'd be a little bit of that tentacle action going on where it's like, yeah, Link, I'm being manhandled, you gotta save me. Because, you know, part of the OoT appeal is definitely the, you know, all the ladies wanting your master sword, if you take my meaning. Because, you know, this game's really just a harem when you get down to it. A harem, if you don't know, is like a term for, like, you know, it's like a storyline in which all the honeys just want the main character, and that's like the core conflict. The main guy, he's just got all these chicks. Which one's he gonna pick? I don't know. I guess you just have to keep watching and find out, you know. It's that kind of thing. OOT's got a little bit of that going on, because people are always talking about the best OOT girl. It's Malin. I don't know why people are still, you know, debating this when the answer is just so obvious. Oh. Oh. I win! It's over. I respected the encounter for being manipulatable in that if I'm good enough, or cared enough, I could have, like, you know, gamed the system and, like, got Morph in the corner and kicked its ass that way. It wasn't just a traditional back and forth, like Vivalgia, like, oh, you hit me, now I'm gonna do my attack. Now I'll give you the opportunity to hit me with your with your item that inflicts the weakness upon me, you know, that kind of thing. Because Vivalgia was a very traditional Zelda boss fight, and, you know, this was a little more untraditional. But it was also just not super engaging. Yeah, it's not water. It's also not too good gameplay. I also like how a heart piece is why is it over there? I could have missed it. Okay, moment of truth. Can you climb ladders with the iron boots? You can, right? I can't see why you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, you can. If this game was more realistic... Oh, dude, let's go into the cutscene with the iron boots. That'll be fucking funny. If this game was more realistic, your climbing ladder speed should be slower if you had the iron boots on. But OoT forsakes realism. Wow. Cool little introduction there. Wow, Link, nice shoes. Thanks. Imagine if that was the dialogue. Yay. Oh yeah, where'd Ruto go? There's just, you know, no explanation. You can only assume. Ooh, my B had to pause there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, where'd Ruto go? She went nowhere. The game doesn't give you an answer for that. Zora's domain, its people will eventually return to yeah, not within, this game, the duration of, OOT's remaining, gameplay, you will never witness Zora's domain get unfrozen. I think that was another video game tall tale, like, you being able to, like, see it in gameplay, but, nah. I guess they just didn't have time for it, or I don't know. At least you can appreciate MM even more. Like, imagine if, like, the swamp didn't get cleaned up after you beaten Woodfall, and the game just said, oh, thanks to your efforts, maybe when you're done playing, like, off-screen, the swamp will be cleaned up. Like, if they said that, MM would have, like, went from a 10 out of 10 to, like, a 0 out of 10 right there. But it didn't. Like, they learned from, you know, the disappointment of, you know, the previous game, not being able to see the unfrozen Zora's domain, kind of a tease. You don't get, like, any interactions with the Zora people as an adult besides Ruto and King Zora, and not exactly rocking my world with these encounters. Oh, I guess that's not true. That was kind of funny, right? Like, Ruto saying, your reward is my undying love. And, you know, that's what I want to say. I don't think I can offer that now, because I guess she's got this sage responsibility also. Yeah, guard the water temple. Yeah, man, those clams, they might come back. Searching for the prince. Oh, how'd you know? You can't hide anything from me. Yeah, you just look at Link's expression. You just look at his face and it gives it all away, right? Like, that guy can't keep secrets. Don't be discouraged. Oh yeah, I think another thing they did in OT 3D was, like, gave Ruto, like, a more defined, I don't even know what it is. It's like some recoloring, like she's wearing a fish shirt or something. But, like, make it look like she's not, like, butt fish naked. Because I guess that's, like, a thing with, female anthropomorphic characters. I think that's the term. They have to be wearing clothes. The male ones, not so much. But, you know, the female ones, that's just asking for trouble. I think that Sally Acorn character from Sonic the Hedgehog is a good example of that. Sonic, though, he's allowed to only wear shoes, man. Just feel the breeze between the knees. That kind of thing. That's just not fair. Not saying I'm complaining. Like, I think the Ruto redesign in OT 3D looks better, because it looks cute, you know. And we got more color variety, too. If you want a better example, how Ruto looks in Hyrule Warriors. That's pretty much the same design. Damn, Link, you're moving quick. Did Ruto want to thank me? See? Oh, we get an iconic gay moment here. Get ready. Is that sound gonna play? Okay, thank you. I thought it was gonna play throughout the rest of this cutscene. You and Princess Ruto destroyed the... Yeah, together about that. All is as it was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the good shit. I made this happen. God! He was moving so slow. And yeah, check this out. Sheik gazing longingly at Link. And then it's like, no, I mustn't. I gotta get out of here. And this is the funniest Sheik getaway of them all. No deck you nuts. Just fucking... Okay. I hope he doesn't see me. Okay, go! And what? He's just either hiding underwater until I leave, or he fucking jetted and swam the hell out of here. Like, I can't have any more interactions with Link. It's too risky. So, yeah, there goes Sheik. And I don't know, like, I guess it was like a double brilliant. Like, you know, they disappear over. I keep jumping between calling Sheik a he and they. Sorry, you know, I should be saying they because it's ambiguous, right? Anyway, yeah. So they're seen like over here. So you might like go over here and like then immediately like, oh, forget about Sheik. What's going on with this? And I already did the puzzle. Did the thing unload? Oh wow, it did. I have to do it again. That's rich, man. Okay. Okay. I think the fire temple. No, the fire temple is not an optional item. The fire arrows are. And how you get them is you have to play the sun, or like you just have to shoot the sun. I didn't do it just then because thought you know the game would have registered that I already did this, but I guess not. It's another case of the you know the fire temple block, the block puzzle in the fire temple. The game is very selective on, you know, remembering what things I've done and haven't done. Yeah, there we go. Here they are again. I remember my friend Andy was having a lot of trouble making this happen. Maybe he thought you just had to shoot the sun when it was, like, daytime and not during, like, the whole rising sequence. But doesn't the thing literally say... when water fills the wake, shoot for the morning light. So I don't know, maybe he was just a fool. Though I think this was some like 2011 Let's Play shit, so you know, we were all a little foolish back then. So I'm gonna leave Adventure Andy S&M. I'm gonna give him some slack. He's a lot cooler than me these days anyway. And yeah, this is like, this thing is fucking huge, dude. Like, I could put away my Master Sword. I almost called it the Master Sword. And like, just use this as my weapon, like... It's pretty big. And yeah, the abstract, like, representation of this being an arrow on fire, the weird crystallization effect around the arrowhead, I guess it wasn't too clear what that was supposed to be. Like, you look at this image, and it looks really cool, the arrow nested in this rock thing, but that's just what it looks like. It looks like the arrow is rested in some kind of rock candy. It doesn't exactly scream fire arrow. So that's also a thing they did in OoT 3D. They redrew all the items, you know, for the menu and stuff. So I think the fire arrows look more... I think it's the same idea, like the arrow within the fiery rock, but I think the rock has some kind of like fire trail looking thing. It doesn't just look like I could eat that. Like when the Universal... Nintendo Park opens up, I hope like that'll be a candy, because they always have the candies and shit, right? Like the Harry Potter like part as like the butterbeer and the chocolate frogs, and you know, it's pretty much just like candy you can get anywhere else, but it's, you know, it's cool because it's themed like the thing you like. So that's something I hope they have, right? The fucking fire arrow rock candy. You can have like ice arrow rock candy and light arrow rock candy, and it writes itself, man. Like, if that's not a thing, I can't say I'll be very disappointed, but I'll just see it as a missed opportunity. Anyway, that was the water temple. It was okay. I think the tier list right now is, yeah, forest is the top, then water, then fire. And, yeah, I would say the water temple is marginally better than the fire temple, but pretty much just in concept alone. Execution, I think the fire temple handled its sequence of events better, just because, you know, the act of raising water in the water temple was just so arduous. It kind of made me forget what I was doing sometimes, and you know, that's not good. Obviously, that's a little my fault, but you know, a good dungeon is like, I don't know, like the path is never obstructed just by, I don't know, like convolutions such as that. It was okay though. I'm not knocking on it. It's still okay. I guess we're doing Din's Fire now. I thought I had my hookshot equipped, but you know, I guess I wasn't actually paying attention. So what do we want to do now? Don't know. I think if Navi were to talk to me, she would tell me, like her Navi dialogue would say something along the lines of, "Link, I just read the script. We have to head to Kakariko now," because like that's the next objective, I think, opening the way to the Shadow Temple. And yeah, I just knew that was here. OOT's in my heart. I know all. Oh great, one of these things. Oh, I was gonna do the cool like cowboy last second turnaround. Are we dripping like black liquid from the ceiling? That's kind of gross. I don't think there's like water like this anywhere else in the game. Like most of the water in this game is either clear or... This looks kind of like the water, quote unquote, that was in the Forest Temple, in that, you know, the pool of the red liquid that would harm you in the room with the spinning thing, and you had to shoot through the torch to make a makeshift fire arrow. It kind of looks like that, but just colored black. And it's like, was this like some intern's job? Like, you get to make a cave. What are you gonna do to make it look unique? Black liquid. I'm not knocking it. I'm just like, I'm perplexed by it, really. And I like it, because, you know, this is a unique cave now. The cave with the darker colored liquid. And what do you sell? Hey, Link's not in his, like, hands on his hip pose when he's talking to this guy. What the, wait, huh? A piece of heart? What? 10 rupees? Wow. Okay. Alright. Gotta say, I would have charged more for that. Like a heart piece. $10. 10 OT dollars. The balance of power is off here. I don't think I've ever noticed that cliff over there. I want to walk over there. See what it feels like to be in that area. And yeah, the guy's gone from the world because, you know, you can't just have, you know, the heart piece selling scrub available forever. I could just, like, buy all the heart pieces right here. Anyway, what are you trying to tell me, Navi? Is there a scarecrow here? Or... let me run through the list. I'll play every damn song, because it's subject to change which one nets a reward. If there's even a reward at all. It could just be like, Navi going, "Hey Link, check out this cool water. Doesn't it look cool? Our intern made it. You better respect it, because they're new at the job, but they've got a lot of potential. Don't break their spirits," you know, that kind of thing. Oh wow, okay. Oh, he was just a big fairy. Good to know if I'm ever, like, low on health. I'll make an effort to come back here and heal up, you know? I don't even know how to compliment this thing. I could say something on the lines of, oh, well, the animation's faster than watching a great fairy heal you, so maybe it is optimal. But I don't know, you have to play the Song of Storms and shit? Like, man, it probably takes just as much time. What is the point? Oh, dude, it's like the same room, except the water is like, you know, and the sand is in a different kind of spot. Like, that's cool, you know? Wow, that thing went flying. Same red rupee in the corner, but this one has one on the left. Can I grind in here? Like, does that OOT hornet nest looking thing just shoot out a red rupee for its whole life? Let's find out. Yep. OOT is very strange with its givings of large sums of money. Sometimes it's a one-time thing, sometimes it isn't. Yeah, I don't think I've ever just hung out in this corner before, so that's what we're doing. I never paid mind to notice that this was a cliff here. I've never gone to this part of the field. You ever just look at the walls of Hyrule? Oh, wow. I'm not even trying and I can see through the illusion of this world. You do better than that. What the fuck, man? I think another thing OoT 3D did was make the walls of Hyrule just look better. Because you look at them and it's like... What is it, a mountain? Or... I don't know what I'm really looking at here. And I think they also added some cliffs overhead, so it doesn't just look like there's a static wall, like a perimeter around Hyrule. It's like, you know, a better... You know, further helping the illusion that this is like a real world, and maybe there's things beyond this world that, you know, we're just not seeing. Oh, here's the thing I was talking about. Let's see if Natty read the script. Let's look for someone who might know something about the other sages. Wow, that's, a little vague. I kind of like it, because, you know, it's leaving me to figure out what that means and where I want to go. But it's also inconsistent because this game's always telling me, like, pretty much verbatim where I should be going. And, you know, I'm imagining little Jimmy playing OoT. They weren't given a good enough hint, so they don't know where to go now. Someone who knows about the sages, fucking, like, people in this world don't give me information. They tell me, like, one line of dialogue that says something along the lines of, like, I am error. And that's the best they got. I don't think I've ever gone in this corner either. Let's check it out. The unique feeling, like, you know, the end of the world, it's right here. Game doesn't want me going further than this. So I can just, like, hang out here. God, it's so empty over here. They could have put a few more trees, maybe, but nah. This field is pretty cool. It's got, like, the orange variant of the tree. They could have just kept using that green one over there. But I guess we've got some variety. They really do look like those trees from Pokemon Sword and Shield. God, that game looks like shit. And you suckers are gonna buy it anyway, aren't you? Oh well. What else is new? Why am I walking? Let's ride our horse. That's not the horse song. It's almost the horse song. What is it? There we go. So I have like two options right now, or I have infinite options right now, because that's, oh wow, can I climb Epona while I'm on a, on this? I'm gonna try and align her, so I can see if I can. Okay. God, that's so annoying, the double draw of the map. It's like I'm a little kid trying to get on a tall ride. Nope. Okay, so... the video's going on for a little while, so I guess, what? Oh, it's a fun killer cliff. Hold on, let me go around. Okay, so I want to go home first and, see the reward Malin sent. Because that is something she said she would do. She said, she would, give me a reward if I beat her best time in the race. Oh yeah, and I thought of a joke. I remember the last time I was there, one of her lines of dialogue was, come back sometime so we could train with Epona and stuff like that. And I was like, baby, ... Like, I couldn't think of a good joke, so I just kind of gave up there. But I thought of a good joke, okay, right? So, he says that, like, come back sometime with Epona and you can train your horse skills. And I'm like, or like, I can help you train your horse skills. And I'm like, Link instead could be like, baby, you could train me any day. Like, but... I mean, that's like a little funny, but it's kind of weak. Like, that sounds bottom as hell. Like, getting trained? Like, like what? Like, some BDSM shit? Let me guess, you're all gonna say the same thing, aren't you? Teach me some fancy fencing. All I've ever done is tap. Dude, don't worry. That's all you have to do, really, to beat this game. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's not true. Sometimes you have to... never mind, you can probably get by with that. Okay, so, yeah, okay, so we're gonna look at the cow. If there is a cow. Yeah, it's right here, check it out. Woo! Isn't that funny? This is just a cow hanging out with you now. How charming. And that's just reassuring, like, you know, a cow's moo. Like, another living creature in this room with me, like, it's just nice. Like, you know, to be with it, you know? You don't know. I think if you play Zelda's Lullaby in the presence of cows, you get some milk. Or maybe it's that other one. I guess that would make more sense, right? You play the farm song, you're the farm animal. Moo! What a nice song. It reminds me of the pasture. I thought when people say, I'm gonna put you out to pasture, that means, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But maybe I just need to be more educated. And that word doesn't mean what I think it means. This milk is very nutritious. I couldn't read the rest of that, but I'm sure it was just telling me the basic, you can use the item subscreen to fucking kill yourself, or some bullshit I don't care about. Am I so tall that I could just, like, walk over this and get the blue rupee reward? Nah, you still gotta jump. Or if it's even here. Oh, dude, the future sucks. The invisible blue rupee is gone. What a horrible world. Okay, one more thing. I remember last time I was talking about, like, I want to go talk to Mido and see what he has to say to Adult Link. But I didn't actually talk to Mido. I probably trailed off and started talking about fucking goldfish or some bullshit, so we're gonna do it now before I forget again. Then we're gonna call the video. Because the current objective is to go to Kakariko and watch a cutscene. And that sounds like the kind of thing that would be good to start a video off with. So yeah, Mido, you should be over here. Oh, I see. Sarah won't ever come back. Oh, this is more than one line of dialogue. Not bad. Kinda want to make fun of how the text was centered, but like indented, but whatever. That was really nice. I didn't expect like a lengthy interaction like that. Like I just expected like one line of dialogue saying, oh man, I wonder where Jay is or some shit, but that was really nice. Like he doesn't realize that he's right here, and that's tragic, kinda. Like these loose ends are gonna be like loose forever, and they won't be able to like reconvene or anything. Because I guess Link just feels awkward about reintroducing himself as an adult or something. Or I don't know. You can justify any reasoning why Link won't just talk to him outright. Oh, we still have the camera angle. I thought it was disabled. What's up? No response. He's sleeping. Don't I have like... Yeah, don't I show him like a chicken or something? Oh no, he only accepts the blue variant of chicken. I think that's part of the quest. Okay, so we'll do some of that next time, but I'm gonna call it here. So, farewell.